What happens when a fiercely resilient, brilliant woman, trapped in a life of quiet servitude under a cruel stepmother, sneaks into a legendary high society masquerade gala, shares a blindingly passionate, magical night with a wealthy, impossibly handsome aristocrat, and then vanishes into the shadows, leaving him utterly obsessed with finding his mysterious lady in silver for over 2 long years? In An Offer from a Gentleman, the masterfully written, emotionally poignant, and delightfully witty third installment in Julia Quinn's globally beloved Bridgerton historical romance series, listeners are swept into a high-stakes, Regency-era reimagining of the classic Cinderella tale. The narrative follows Sophie Beckett, the unacknowledged bastard daughter of an earl who is relegated to the status of an overworked maid by her venomous stepmother. Her life changes forever the night she slips into the Bridgerton family's grand masquerade ball, where she locks eyes with Benedict Bridgerton. Benedict is a brooding, artistic alpha hero who has spent years drifting in the shadow of his prominent family, but the mesmerizing stranger in the silver gown sparks an all-consuming, fated connection that disrupts his entire world. When the midnight bell tolls, Sophie flees the ballroom, leaving behind only a frantic memory. Years passed, and after a series of cruel betrayals forces Sophie onto the dangerous streets of London, a twist of fate throws her back into Benedict's path under vastly different circumstances. He rescues her from an aggressive encounter, completely unaware that this ragged, fiercely independent housemaid is the radiant goddess who shattered his heart years ago. Bringing her into his rural estate under a contract of extreme forced proximity, Benedict finds himself utterly tormented by his growing attraction to Sophie, while wrestling with a rigid high society class system that strictly forbids an aristocrat from marrying a maid. The audiobook experience transforms this sweeping historical romance into an absolutely addictive, pulse-pounding auditory ride, utilizing a brilliant, sparkling narration that perfectly captures Sophie's quiet resilience and sharp verbal sparring, alongside Benedict's deep, growly, and breathtakingly possessive internal monologues. As the desperate search for the lady in silver reaches a fever pitch and the venomous stepmother closes in to ruin Sophie permanently, Benedict must unleash his full protective instincts and challenge the ironclad laws of the Ton to claim his true soulmate.